Hey Bo, hope you're well, man. I just want to reply to your question from yesterday, where you mentioned you want to use Messenger for Black Friday, which I think is an awesome idea, and which you most definitely should do. Just a small concern, and I just want to walk you through how you probably could better handle this without getting in trouble. So what you want to do is you wanted to create a nice Black Friday campaign to help a friend. That's awesome. I like that. Your thoughts are, I want to create a messenger bot using ManyChat and let people subscribe to the bot. Awesome. Great. Probably use a great hook on there, which could be a coupon code or something. Just have something out there that is enticing, that people actually want to have. It could be a freebie, it could be a coupon code. So get people in. That will work 100%. Now, this is where it gets tricky, man. The idea is that people get a load of deals on Black Friday through their messenger. Don't do that. Think about it from a user. Don't think about it as the marketer who wants to send as many messages as possible. Do I, as a consumer, as your subscriber, do I want to get a load of Black Friday deals from you on my phone here? No, that's not what I want, man. That's going to get you in trouble. It's going to have a really bad user experience, and it's going to get you in trouble from the Facebook side of things. Think about it from your user. How can you actually be helpful for your user? And with that, how can you build it without getting in trouble? Facebook will prevent you from doing this. Now, they're not going to prevent you from doing this because you can. You could decide, say, fuck it, I'm just going to send as many broadcasts as I can, and hopefully I do not get shut down. But there's a fair chance you will get shut down because of a high amount of negative feedback. But there's a way around this. That said, I would not use Messenger solely to run campaigns like this. Make sure you incorporate it with email. One of the things I'm doing now, which is a little bit off topic, but what I'm doing now, I'm running giveaways. I'm using Viper from Jack, which is an amazing tool. I'm not affiliated, but I use it as top of funnel list building, but I also incorporated Messenger in there to build my email list and my Messenger list. This is something you probably want to have a look at, which is probably a great tool for building up your list towards Black Friday. Again, not affiliated with it, just having great success with it. Now, back to Messenger. What you want to do is, I want to show you this. So what you're going to do is let me go here. So I set this up for you. I just want to show you some stuff. So what you want to do, you got your opt-in, you got people on your list, and now your goal is to send people as much messages as possible during Black Friday for that deal. Now, if you want to stay compliant, and I assume you want to stay compliant because you don't want to get shut down, this is how I would approach it. Okay, so the steps here are, you got people on your list and you want to send a message to them. Great. You got your 24-hour plus one window. If you're not familiar with the 24-hour plus one window, just check out the unit section. There's enough content around there. Now, your plus one, which is only will be deprecated in January 2020, your plus one should be leveraged with this. So people subscribe. They open up the 24-hour window. In the 24-hour window, you can send as much messages as you want. Just use common sense there. Now, 24-hour window closes if a user doesn't engage with you. Now you got your plus one. You can use your plus one with sending a regular broadcast. So if you go to your ManyChat account, you go to broadcasts, you go to settings, and then you will choose a follow-up like this. You choose follow-up, and then this will automatically filter all the people that are actually eligible to receive their plus one message. Great, but this is for your general broadcasts. Now, if I'm correct, what you want to do, you want to build something like sequences, so sort of a drip. Now, this is where your conditional logic blocks come in, and then ability to use SMS and email. I know you're from the Netherlands. You're a fellow Dutchman. That's awesome. So there are some things we have to look at. We cannot do because it's only US based. So that said, if you send your broadcasts and you're going to build up your your sequences or your flows, this is what you want to do. Use your condition blocks to check if the user is actually eligible to receive another message from you in Messenger. This is your golden ticket to not get in trouble. It's a system field. I'm not sure if too many people actually are aware of this. It's a pretty new feature. It was announced at the most recent ManyChat conference, and it's a system field. It's a new system field. There are a few more system fields that are going to go there, and the system field are those fields that are sort of populated by default when somebody subscribes. So that's the data that is populated from Facebook. So your full name, your time zone, your language, last name, first name, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Now your messaging window segment. This is your golden ticket. Now you can set up your conditional logic looking for if this person is actually eligible to receive what type of message. So as you can see here, I have a whopping two people that are eligible to receive, let's say, the standard messaging protocol. Those two people were active within the last 24 hours. Great, awesome. So I can send those people whatever kind of message I want. Now, of my total subscribers, I have 4 people, which you saw in the broadcast as well, 4 people that are eligible to receive the +1 message. Great. Those people can also be sent the standard messaging protocol with, keep in mind that if they do not interact with the follow-up message, boom, it's done. You're not allowed to send them any other messages. You can send them other messages, but you're not allowed to send them any messenger messages using the broadcasting or whatever. Now, then there are 1,600 something people outside of the 24-hour window. Those people are not eligible to receive any broadcast messages from you. These people should be re-engaged through one of the eligible messenger entry points. And those entry points are email, SMS, common growth tool, and also sending a message to you. So the initiative is from the user sending a message to you to the page. Now, how does this then work in your case where you say, I want to get people a load of deals on Black Friday? Now, what you want to do is you want to set this up like this. You want to start cascading a conditional logic that actually looks for if these people are eligible to receive another message. Are they eligible to receive another message? Awesome. Send them that message, but do keep in mind that when you send messages, your goal is interaction, not just broadcasting stuff, interaction. Because when somebody interacts with your message, boom, the 24-hour window is reset and you will keep that threshold. So that's awesome. Now, for those that are not eligible to receive another update message from you, what you can do, well, actually you cannot, but I'm going to show you anyway because you're in Europe. SMS. SMS is a US-based feature only now. Don't ask me why, it's just what it is, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to show you. So you could decide to send text messages. And the beauty of this is we can send text messages, and in there, I'm going to show you in a bit, we can add a ref URL. The ref URL, when somebody taps it, opens up a flow, which then re-engages the user. So the 24-hour window is reset again. Now, there's just one thing with SMS. The fact that you maybe have a phone number previously doesn't mean you should send people SMS. Subscribers should have previously opted in to receive SMS or emails from you. So there's a little bit of a flow behind that. But again, the fact that you have a phone number or an email doesn't give you the consent, doesn't mean the user gave you the consent to actually send them SMS or emails using ManyChat. So just keep that in mind, that you get consent from your subscriber prior to sending SMS or email through Messenger. Sorry, through ManyChat. But just assuming that you have that consent, then you can send the opt-in for SMS. So you got your opted in, you got your consent. Yes, it's true. So let's say messaging window, as you can see here, is reacted. So it's within 24 hours or is eligible to receive a +1. Yes, send them message number 2. And this is message number 2. If not, okay, great. Look for if opt-in, did they opt in for SMS? Yes, great. We're going to send them an SMS text message then. In the text message, I got my text here and I can link to another step. I just click here, boom, it populates with a ref URL, sort of a ref URL, which then I can connect to a flow. How about that? So now when somebody receives this message and they click this link, they will go to this flow, whatever that flow is, and when they interact ongoing, it resets the 24-hour window. So now you took them off platform, and then poof, you loop them back into Messenger, reset the 24-hour window, and boom, you're good to go. Again, this is only for US. I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. But what we can do is we can still send emails. Just one step back. If you want to use SMS, what you can do, if you don't want to use this, if you're not able, so if you're in the EU and you want to use the SMS feature, what you can do, you can use an action block. Let's say do it like this, and then fire off a zap, and then or an integromat. Trigger integromat. Then you can fire this and using some kind of tool like Twilio to send SMS text messages. It's a little bit more work because it's a third-party tool, etc., and you have to build those SMS text messages in there, but you can still do it. Whatever, leave it there. Now, let's say you don't want to do SMS for whatever reason, no consent, no whatever, you don't like text. Send them an email, but keep in mind, the email option available in ManyChat is not the same as your email service provider. It's not MailChimp, it's not ActiveCampaign, it's not HubSpot. This is primarily built to re-engage your users, to re-engage your subscribers. It's not used to build full-blown email drips and all that. It's purely built and should be used to re-engage your users. So you got your subject there, it's just your average email builder there. You got your headline, you got your image, you got your text. But this is where the magic happens. So there is a button there, open in Messenger. Let me remove this. Open in Messenger, and again, we can start another flow. So when somebody actually tap this button, boom, they fire off a flow. Same thing happens as in text, as in SMS. But the beauty of this is it's just in a few clicks. So instead of going into your ESP, ActiveCampaign, HubSpot, whatever you're using, and writing the copy and pushing the URLs and the ref URLs and the growth tools and adding tags and all that, this just works as is. You got your Messenger button right there. And again, this is not your drip, this is not your nurture campaign, this is purely to re-engage your users in a super simple and effective way using one platform, in this case, ManyChat. I would highly recommend you using this, and do make sure you use your condition blocks to filter out the people who are not eligible to receive any follow-up messages from you because they're outside of that window. Again, you could do it, you could ignore all of this, and you could just go, fuck it, I'm going to send subscriptional content to everybody or non-promotional content to everybody. I'm just going to select a tag and hope for the best. Yes, this will work. This will send it out to everybody on your list. But do keep in mind, as soon as you get a spike in negative feedback, you will be shut down. And we don't want that. Whether it's for you or for your client, just don't do it. Don't do it. This is the way to go. I hope this helps, man. It was a quick rundown. If you got any questions, just let me know.